Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're playing Set Sails for Glory by Berserker Games, designed by Eric Verwin Grossing. We are in mid-turn. Um, we just got done our sea event, which was a battle down here. So we're going to go to um, Kentucky Port Assignment. We're nowhere near port, so we will then go to the top of the turn. And I guess I misspoke. Sorry about that. When I said that we didn't finish the turn, because we actually did finish the turn. And we're going to go ahead and start turn number 10. We play the healing phase. Player officer heals 2 merit, not merit, stamina if it's C. We only need 1, so we're going to go and increase our stamina back up to 6. We are completely healed. Our ship is still a little damaged from the battle we just went through. We're going to work our way through it. We're not at port, so we're going to go to C actions. We're going to move the ship, and we are on a first-rate ship of the line, which is a nice posting. Surprised I got that. We're going to be adding 0, so it's going to be slow going now. And I don't think we can repair unless we're in port. I don't think there's anything, but I don't really want to go by think, though. So I'm going to keep looking through rules and stuff as I run into things I don't know. And that way you guys can probably, hopefully, learn them at the same time. Structure, repair work, good damage. Nope. What about repair? Structure represents structure, sail, speed, maneuverability. That is it. So let's go look up repair. I think it can only do that in port. Conduct repairs. Port only in there. If anchored in a port or coastal, you may attempt to repair ship structure or cannon damage. So we could actually anchor and drop sail. So you know what? I was questioning this on the game turn sequence, but I think I did that. Probably wrong then. We don't really have to count this against our movement when it's part of this. It only counts against our movement when we plan on stopping by a port and doing repairs or something, or like we're going to go in and say we're going to stop by Malta. We want to stop by there and do some repairs, which is probably going to be beneficial to us because we do have quite a bit of damage on our rigging. Um, that's where it costs us action points. So I think I probably got that wrong in the first video. So we're going to start playing it that way. It doesn't count against you unless you are actually in ship movement and you want to anchor somewhere. So moving the ship, we're going to roll a d6 and we're adding 0 because we are damaged. We get a 5. And on ship movement, that's going to give us 2 hexes or 2 movement points rather. And you know what? I am going to go into Malta and I am going to go ahead and anchor in Malta. That's going to put us on the sea event. And the sea event, we are in a coast or a port, and we are still a 3rd-class lieutenant. We're going to roll a d12. We get a 10. Enemy in sight, conduct a naval battle. Boy. All right, let's get our ship of the line back out on the battle board. And over here, let's roll that back down again. And over here, we're going to go ahead and put our captain up there. Get this out of the way. Go to naval battles. Put this out of the way for right now. Naval battles. Determine opposing ship and captain. We are first-rate ship of the line. We're going up against another first-rate ship of the line. We are just gluttons for that punishment. First-rate ship of the line. We're going to bring him on down. Put him right there. Going to roll for his crew. 52. Boy, they outman us now. We will put a captain down there. Not quite as good a captain as the last one we fought. All right, we're going to determine opposing ships' orders, and I might just make a counter up to remind me of this stuff, but we'll see. Roll a 2d6 on the table below, listed on the difference in ship's cannon. All right, opponent's cannon is 16 minus ours is 1, so we're going to be having right here, and we're rolling a 2d6. 7. It's going to be a flea. Actually, it's going to flee. No, it's a warship. +1 goes up to an 8. Not going to flee. He's going to engage. And of course, we're on naval orders, so we are going to engage. This is going to be an engagement. We're engaging, their engagement. Refer to engagement table. For each ship's captain, roll their sailing die plus the ship's speed. We're at a 0. We're down here. So our seamanship die, not sailing. Seamanship is D10 for our captain. We get a 3. Oh, that's not good at all. We're a 3. Their captain is a 10 also. He rolls a 0, which is a 10. Oh boy. 10, 11, 12. Wins by 4 or more. This is going to hurt. They get the 2 broadsides this time. All right, here we go. This is going to hurt. Each ship captain rolls their no. We're going to do broadside attacks. Roll d6 per cannon plus 1 d6 per MPO and MPO captain and PO's successes. So we're going to be doing their captain first. He is a gunnery. He is a 10. He's going to add. Oh, cancel that. I did not want that. He is a 1. No successes. 16. So he's going to roll 16 dice. And that's going to be a 0 added on. And he needs a 4 plus, and we are not crippled yet. Oh, a lot of bad rolls. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes for him. First hit is going to be a 1, no effect. Second hit, 2, cannon. Can't be taking too many of them hits. Third hit, 4 is a crew. And we got to roll a d6. 6 is going to be a PO, wounded. So I got to do a d10 wound roll. A 10. Oh, that's the worst possible one. -3. All right, that hurt. Fourth hit out of 5. It's going to be a 3. That's going to be a. Back to my barrages there. Or that's going to be another crew hit. So we're going to drop another crew down. My turn to get knocked into oblivion here, it looks like. And another 5. That's going to be a hit on me. Another 9. Holy crap. Can I get any worse than that? 9 is a -2. A PO reduced to 0 stamina. We're not there yet, but man, this is looking bad. 2 more down. We're 1. 1, 2. Okay. Last hit. 5. 5 is going to be a structure, so we're going to drop another structure down. That's got us down to 8. Now, they get the second volley. Captain rolls a d10 again for his gunnery. 3, no successes, so he's going to be rolling 16 dice again on another broadside 0. We are not crippled. Oh boy, this is not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hits against us. Not good at all. Not good at all. Actually, I could roll 12 times and save myself the aggravation, couldn't I? We'll just do a broadside again, roll 12 of them. And two no effects. 2 and 3. 2 is cannon, so we're going to lose 1, 2, 3 cannon. Um, 4 is a crew, so only 1 crew loss. And we got to roll a d6, 5. Of course, it hits the PO. D10, 8. Of course, it's a tough hit, too. 8's going to be -2. That's going to take us down to 0. So PO reduced to 0, which we are. Must roll a 2d6. We get an 11. Heal 3 and roll for a major wound. Yeah, we're just heal 3. 1, 2, 3, and a major wound. D6, 6. Internal, reduce strength 1 level. And I don't think I have that advanceable. I mean, retardable. So, boy, strength has got to be a D6. Not quite sure how I'll do that. But that's something I got to do. Make attributes reduce. We're going to have to mulligan that right now because I don't have the ability to do that. All right. And the last 3 hits were 6s, which are going to give us structure hits. And that's damage 3 structure. And we are now down to crippled. Yeah, that's a crippled. I'm sure of it. All right, not looking good for us. They are done their broadsides though. My broadsides. We have 11 guns. We're going to add our captain's gunnery, which is 10. How many successes? Get 6. That's going to be 2 successes. Yes. And my gunnery is a 10. That's a 9. That's 3 successes. So we're going to add 5. So we've got 11 guns plus 5 is 16. We're going to fire 16 gun broadside on them. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -1. 1. So that 4 is going to become a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits. So we're going to roll another 11. 3, no damages. 3, cannon. 2, actually 3, crew. 5 and a 6 are both structures, so he's going to drop 2 down. All right. I was trying to get into port, wasn't I? And also, they are going to go ahead and grapple us where they have an equal or more crew, and they still do outnumber us, not by much now, but they do, and they get a +1 d6 attack die. So we're going to go to boarding actions. Um, they have 49. 49, 49, 49. Sorry, I'm thinking here. 49. D6, they're actually going to have 2d6 and 2d8, and they're looking for successes. 2d6 and 2d8. 2d6s are going to be 4 and a 6. Of course, they roll well. 4 and a 6 is going to be 3 successes, and a d8, 2d8, a 1 and a 7. So they got 5 successes. And my guys are coming in at a 45, 2d6 and a d8. They've got 5 successes to my 2d6 and a d8. 5 is good for 2. Or no, 5 is good for 1. So we only got 1, and a d8 is 6. That's good for 2 more, so that gives us 3. And then we're going to add our. This is where we get the bonus. It's a little bit in our favor, but that's okay. We'll take it. Our captain. Oh, I forgot to do their captain. Their captain. We've got to do him. We're at 3 right now. 3 to 5 so far, and we're going to add in their captain's leadership is an 8. Gets an 8, of course he does. This is not going to be pretty. That's 2. Shooting and fighting. Shooting is 10. Fighting is 12. A 3, no successes, and a 12 is a 9. It's going to be 3 more successes. So an 8, 5. So they're going to have a total of 10. And our guys, we got leadership of 10. A 6 is going to be 2. A shooting of 12. A 1, nothing. And a fighting of 10. 3, nothing. So we got 2 right now. Now my guy comes in with a leadership of 10. Get a 5, that's 1 more. A shooting of 8. A 4, that's 1 more. And a fighting of d6, a 4, that's 1 more. So 5 on my guys. So it's going to be an 8 to 5 against us. Boarding action results were 8 to no 8 to 10 against. We're -2. -2. Player ship withdraws but takes D8 plus 1 crew damage. D8 plus 1 crew damage. 9 crew. I'm going to add 1 crew back in to make it easy on myself. And we do withdraw, and we take a D10 wound roll, which is a 6. And that's going to give us 1 more off of our stamina. All right, now we're going to see if this battle continues or not. Strike checks. We are crippled. Roll TD6 on the column matching the ship's remaining crew. We have 36. So a 2d6, 5. We do not strike. And yeah, we don't we don't even need to add that. So we're definitely not striking. That's good. We did boarding action. See that combat continues. If both ships remain, go back to step number 2. Repeat the combat rounds until one side escapes, is captured, or is sunk. So determine if both ships remain, go back to step 2. So with battle orders. Opponent's cannon minus my cannon. That's 13 minus 11. That's 2. They're going to roll a 2d6, which is a 9. Goes down to an 8. No, it goes up to a 10. They're going to engage. And we are trying to withdraw, which means we're trying to fail. I'm not fail. God. You know what? Actually, we're continuing participating in a naval battle. This is one we're supposed to check, not that one. We were not victorious. Player ship fled. Player ship was crippled or struck. 1 to 3. 5 to 6. We get a 6. That's going to be a actually victory. Wow, victory in a naval battle. Our fleet did better than we did. If an enemy ship strikes or withdraws, your PO will gain merit points. We did not. If your PO is the commander, no. If your PO is the commander of a defeated ship, we did not. Your PO sustains a penalty. We were not commander. And we were a -4, but we were not the commander, so we don't deal with that. So I guess we withdraw on that, and we got victory on it. So we're going to go ahead then go back to our but we didn't do too well, and I've got to modify my. I got to modify my attributes pieces to let them all go down one. It shouldn't be too difficult, but we'll see. Right, let's see here. So we're going back to our sequence of play. That was a sea event. We're conducting a port assignment, and we're not in the assignment's location, so we're not going to be doing any kind of a port assignment there. We're going to anchor in the port, which we did because we anchored. We used the point for that. That's going to take us up to healing phase next turn. We can heal 3 if in port, so we're going to go up. And we're going to go to promotion. We got 7 plus our D6, and that goes up to a 15. Well, we're going to be promoted for being on a losing ship there. Charts. I lost my charts again. There we go. We were a 3rd lieutenant, going up to 2nd. We needed a 14 to get there. We do get there. We get a +1 for the leadership bonus too. So we are promoted to a 2nd lieutenant. That's going to wipe out all of our merit. 2nd lieutenant means that we are going to see if we get another ship assignment. But we got to go for a port event first. That's going to be a 1. Attacked by thugs, the appropriate mission table. We're rolling for fighting and shooting. We're a D8 and a D6. We got a 7, which is, not get rid of this. Delete that. Return him the deck. Return the mat. And I may not need him any longer, but we'll see. This comes back down onto the game board. So I rolled a 7 for shooting, which is a 2 and a 6. We get a 5. That's 3 successes. And we were jumped by thugs. 3 successes. Character defeats them but takes a d6 wound roll. We get 1 merit. D6 wound roll, 4. It's going to be 1 point down. Reduce stamina down to 4. Next step on our sequence is we're anchored in a port hex with no current assignments. We have to do that first. No, we're not. We just got promoted though. A new promotion. We do have to check for a new assignment right away. Promotion, promotion, promotion. I know it's in there. That's going to be ship posting. Or have just been promoted. Roll 1 the ship posting table below based on your PO's current rank to determine ship your PO is assigned to. Okay, so we do have to do that. Ship posting. We are now a second. So I actually am going to stay. I might stay on that ship. If I get another first-rate ship of the line, I will stay on that ship. We are second lieutenant. So we're going to go roll right here. D12. We get a 3. Sloop of the war, and we are in command. So we will no longer return him the deck. We no longer need that one. We're going to go to sloop of war. But the difference now is we are in command. So we got to get a new ship's posting now too. Our ship's assignment. Go ahead, come up here. Get rid of that. Go to our ship assignment. We're in another port. D12. We roll a 7. We're going to roll for a shore assignment. Shore assignments. D12. 11. And we are in a sloop of war. Patrol for smugglers. Patrol for smugglers. Roll a seamanship. D8. 8 is going to be 2. I think it's 2. Yep, 8's 2. And we're also going to be rolling a wit. 6. That's 4 successes. And we are a second lieutenant, so 4 successes for a second lieutenant gets us flawless execution, 2 merit points. Increase. Conduct skirmish versus force of D6 plus 4 pirates. Go ahead and put that on the battle map. Markers, friendly force, and pirates. Pirate force. All right, they're going to have my guy up here. And D6 plus 4. That's Be 10. Wow. Gonna set 10 pirates there and conduct skirmish. Skirmishes and battles. And place the players participating crew strength on the battle mat and determine the opposing force strength. Skirmishes. PO and half ship's crew rounded up, and I did not do that neither. Replenish set crew. So we got 8 guys. Yeah, this is not gonna look good. Set crew 8 for us. Against opponent, we got their force there. And each side refers and assign random captain. I guess we got to assign a captain to that, much as I don't want to. Assign captains. I know it's in there somewhere. You know what? That's in naval battles. Land forces doesn't show them. Doesn't show them. Oh, we'll give them the lesser captain of a pirate. That's a second lieutenant. How's that? That's making a decision right there. All right. Each side refers to combat dice attack tables and rolls the die attacks indicated by the number of soldiers participating in the combat for successes. Player officers add their leadership and fighting end. Okay, so we have 8 guys participating. That's a D8. We roll a 5. That's 1 success. We add our leadership, which is a D10. 2, nothing. Ouch. I count on that one and I didn't get it. Shooting, which is a D8. 7, that's going to be 2 more because that's 3. And fighting, which is D6, we get a 1. So we got 3 successes to their 10. D8, they get a 6, which is 2. And their captain is a 8, leadership, 1, nothing there. 6 for fighting and 6 for shooting. 4 goes up to a 2, 3, 3 to 3, and a 6. Ouch. 3 to 5, -2. This is going to suck. Player's force withdraws but takes a D8 plus 1 crew damage roll. 4, 5, 6. No, plus 1, 4, 5. We lose crew 5. And we take a D8 roll. And we do gain a merit, though. Wow, for losing a lot of guys. A D8 wound roll. We get a 6. -1. That's not bad. So we skirmished and lost, but could have been worse. We're going to delete that, return him to deck, delete that. We got -5 guys from the crew. Put us back down here on the, actually, let's put him up here. -5 guys on the crew. Get rid of the battle map. Get rid of the captains. And we go on to the next step. We could not drop anchor because we did not yet get an assignment. So that's going to be the end of that turn. We're going to go to the healing phase, which we need. I'm going to end this video pretty soon. We are in ports. We're going to gain 3. And promotion court martial check. We get an 8. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Not going to be enough. No promotion. Roll for port event. And the port event, we are anchored at port. That's going to be a 10. And we are a second Louis now. That's going to be 11. Storm. Reef, because we're in a port hex. And we need to roll our seamanship, which I lost. D8. We get a 1. Nothing there. 1 plus ship speed is a 1. 6. We are the captains. We don't get to add any successes to that. 6 is going to ship takes a structure damage on a roll of 4 to 6. We get a 1, no damage, so nothing, no harm, no foul. Determine port actions. We need crew. I'm not going to go out in that, so we're going to go ahead and send out a press gang. We're going to roll our strength, which actually should be a D6 now. I got to figure out how to fix that. A 4, that's 1 success, and our leadership D10. 5, that's another success. That's 2 successes. We are a second lieutenant, so that 2 successes is going to be a +1 merit. D6 crew gained. We get 6. And we take a D6 wound roll, which is a 3. And the wound roll is going to be flesh wound. Nothing there. Backdoor sequence of play. We still do not have an assignment yet, so we're not out at sea. We're going to go to the next turn. The healing phase. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here so I can fix this D8 strength somehow. I'm not quite sure how to pull that off in Vassal, but I think if I modify the yeah, modify the module, then load that game as a saved game, and then I can maybe update that through the edit. We're going to see. Thanks everybody for joining me. This is Set Sails for Glory, Part 2, designed by Berserker Games, or put out by Berserker Games, designed by Eric Von Rossing. You all have a good night. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.